Our second speaker for today is Carol Leandro. Carol Leandro is a mother to Chance in the 6th grade and alumna Carly Leandro. Carol has been a parent at Oak Grove School for 15 years. Most recently, she coached our middle school cross-country team. Please welcome Carol.
Do you remember the first time you came to Oak Grove School? I do. I came 15 years ago with my husband Ken and my infant daughter Carly to attend an informational meeting about the new early childhood program. What I remember most about that day was standing at the top of the steep driveway, awed by the beauty of the campus. It nearly took my breath away. I stared at this expanse of trees and grass and hills and beauty, which looked more like a summer camp than a school. And my first thought was, what would I be like if I had gone to this school? We filled out Carly's application that same day. Good morning. My name is Carol Leandro, and my husband and I have been parents for 16 and a half years. We've been Oak Grove parents for 14 and a half years. Our daughter Carly attended Oak Grove for 12 years, and our son Chance is a 6th grader here in his 7th year at Oak Grove. Our children have grown up here, and my husband and I have spent our parenthood here. What does that mean to spend your parenthood at Oak Grove? For us, first and foremost, it means knowing that our children are loved and supported as the individuals that they are, that they're given every opportunity to thrive physically, intellectually, and socially, and that they have a daily connection to nature. It also means in heated parent-child discussions, we often ask ourselves, what would Adrian do? For those of you that know Adrian Hoskins, you know why we say this. For us, Adrian and all of the Oak Grove teachers are role models for how to communicate with children from a place of love and acceptance. Early in my Oak Grove parenthood, I walked my kids into school. My initial objective was to walk the middle of the rock line path from the parking lot to the classroom, give a hug goodbye, and hurry off to work. My kids viewed the path a bit differently. They saw the path as an opportunity to jump from rock to rock. And if you missed a rock, you had to go to the start of the path and begin again. Time efficiency was not on their minds. This caused some tension in the first few weeks. But gradually, I learned to relax, arrive earlier, and enjoy the walk to class as a process rather than a destination. I learned to embrace muddy clothes in a just clean car, or at least how to make a game out of putting all the clothes in the trunk and getting to ride home in just your underwear and mom's jacket. I learned a whole new style of communication, and I learned that apologizing to my children when I reacted poorly and holding space for them to do the same made me a stronger parent and person. As my children got older, my role changed from handholder to carpool driver, with much less time spent on campus. I missed the physical connection to Oak Grove and being amidst the rock-hopping joy of the students and parents. Last fall, I was given an amazing opportunity to reconnect with Oak Grove students on campus in an incredible way. Thanks to Ron and Jody, we started Oak Grove's first ever middle school cross-country team and joined the Ventura County Cross Country League consisting of 15 middle school teams. Arriving early to our first practice and wondering if anyone would show up, I sat on the steps of the pavilion, marveling at the beauty of the land and listening to the laughter of the students. To me, laughter has a way of traveling across the Oak Grove campus as though it is one with the breeze. I was greeted with 10 eager faces. Yes. Our team of 10 met every Monday afternoon in sweltering Ojai heat and every Wednesday morning in the cool, dewy first light. To have the opportunity to share with these students the closing of a school day at one practice and the awakening of a school day at the next practice was simply amazing and a highlight of the season. In Navajo culture, it is believed that when you run, you are speaking to Mother Earth. When you run with 10 middle schoolers, you not only speak to Mother Earth, you sweat, laugh, and play with her. We spent many weeks running hill repeats, making up courses on the Oak Grove paths, soaking under the hose, collapsing in the shade at the top of the saddle, eating popsicles and breakfast brownies, and sharing rap music and laughter on long drives. We traveled to the famous Mount Sac cross-country course to compete in brutal heat and wind, and through it all, together, We pushed the edges of our comfort zone. 8 of these athletes had never participated in running as a sport unto itself. They persevered, improved, and remained consistent to each other, committed to each other and the team. My favorite part of each meet was our closing circle, where we came together to answer 2 questions. What went well, and what do you want to work on? Each athlete was granted the space to share their accomplishments and expose their vulnerabilities, to complain, to laugh, and often to do a bit of both. This team of lizards brought me full circle in my Oak Grove parenting journey. They brought me back to rock hopping across campus, connecting with the beauty of the land and those on it. While I will never have the answer to what would I be like if I had attended Oak Grove as a child, I get to answer what I am like for having a connection to this school as a parent and as a coach. My answer is grateful. Grateful for this village, for the laughter of children, for the connection to nature, for love of sport, and for inclusion. The question I leave you all with is, how has this school influenced your life, and what would you be like without Oak Grove School? Thank you.